If you want the woman that you love in your life over the long term, you have to generate a little bit of competition anxiety in her. She has to know that other
Why
women
is it a
want
good
you.
thing? Why is anxiety good?
Because
Like, what if she's just really attracted to you? What if she's more attracted that you...
no, I've never met a woman that is more attracted to a man when he completely cuts off other options and makes it very clear there's no other options.
The thing is, women have been kind of brainwashed. Like the same women that think that they should go work hard and that's better for them than being a mother.
Mm-hmm.
Women have been they've been brainwashed by society, and I think they've been told that if a man sleeps with another woman, it makes them less valuable.
Well, I think that
is the notion, right? And I think for them knowing that, they would never, like, it would be a turn off if they saw it would be very infuriating if they saw their man flirt with another woman.
So,
like, ego at least.
Yeah, I mean, a woman's concern is not so much is he going to have sex with her, right? Because the first thing that women will ask if you step out on them is, well, did you love her?
True.
Because she's concerned about
Emotion.
losing resources, attention. Those are much more important because 1,000 years ago, if we were to fall in love with another woman, then we would probably take our resources, protection, shelter away from that one and give it to the next one.
Yeah.
So they're not so much concerned in the act of sex. They're more concerned in the act of love. But when a woman cheats on a man, what do we say? Did you sleep with him? What do you mean you slept with him? How many times did you sleep with him? Right? And we want to know the intimate details. We don't care if she loved him, if they kissed. It doesn't matter to us nearly as much as did she sleep with him. And why is that? Because women have 100% assurance of paternity. When a woman's pregnant, she knows she's the mother, right? But when a woman's pregnant, we don't know if we're the father, right?
That's
the interesting thing about that is that there's a really fascinating book called Sperm Wars. And with men, we have three types of sperm. There's egg getters, there's blocker sperm, and then there's combative sperm, there's killer sperm. So fully 2/3 of the sperm that we ejaculate are designed to fight in the reproductive tract with other sperm.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Why?
That's how we've evolved. Because women are very promiscuous. There's lots of evidence historically of women being with multiple guys simultaneously, but what they do is they like to hide it. They're very good at hiding it. They're much better than men.
Do you think
men get caught a lot easier than women do. Women have an entire system and they have support and security, you know, with all their girlfriends and everything. We don't think that way. We're just like, oh, pretty girl, okay, go.
Yeah. Do you think men should lie to their women or women should lie to their men?
I mean, look, if you're gonna do anything around realms like this, I think that you have to be somewhat honest, but somewhat dishonest, if you know what I mean. You know, by telling her when she asks, I mean, look, if you're going to exercise optionality, you know, which is what we should call it. If you're going to exercise optionality as a man, you can tell her, you have my commitment, 100%. I love you and only you, and it's only you and me forever and ever. Fine. But you're only going to have 99.9% of my sexual exclusivity. What does that mean? Whoa, I can't have it all? No, babe, sorry, you can't. I'm a man. But I'm not going to embarrass you. I'm not going to do anything to put your health at risk. You know, I'm never going to go and fly a girl out and take her to one of those resorts that I took you to, sort of thing. Because for them, it's like placement. It's like priority 1, priority 2, priority 3. Like,
they want to be top priority.
Yeah, like even in, you know, cultures where, you know, polygyny is normal, right? You know, there's always like, you know, the priority first wife and then there's a second wife sort of thing. So they want to know their position, but they don't like the idea of you having the optionality. But I think that if you give her absolute certainty that you're never, ever going to do that, I think you're doing yourself a disservice. Even if you leave that door open, it's far better leaving the door slightly open but never using it.
What if you lose a good quality woman that way? Or she's just not a good quality woman?
Then she's not a good quality woman.
I think the only women that I've seen that are like really open to this are like very materialistic ones who like, they care more about the money than they would about, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's an astute observation because you will find smart women that find a top shelf man that pay for things. They're more often to just look the other way if he steps out and has some fun because the house is paid for, the Range Rover's good, the children are in private school, he shows up for the Christmas holidays, for any of the other calendar holidays, does a summer vacation with everybody. He's there, he's present. So as long as she's not embarrassed.
Do you think that the content that you produce or the stuff that you say leads men to just follow sexual desires without like being slave to their being slaves to their sexual desires. So for me, let's say for example, I feel like that sexual discipline is really good for a man when he can control himself. Yes, maybe his wife is fine with him sleeping around, but do you think that takes away from a man? Like if you look at Khabib or these guys, you know, when they have fights, they become abstinent. Muhammad Ali always talked about this, avoiding all the women for his goals.
Yeah.
And do you think that sometimes just sleeping around, even if the woman is okay with it, is just bad for the man for his goals and
I mean, I don't think
just following sexual desires?
Yeah, like I don't think that sleeping around and just having a bunch of sex with random women all the time is a really good use of men's time.
All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full-length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the Courses tab. Newer to the channel? Hit subscribe.